Hello, hello. Welcome back. My name is Vurik, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We left off when we met Sela and Anivia. Her with her leg wounded. Let's keep going. Surrender scale. I think that functions as a. Never mind. It functions as a raised dead, I believe.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it. I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Daskari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
The biggest thing I want to find out is just like how this happened in the first place. Like what happened? I'm assuming it's like cultists that are praying to Discari and summoned him here. Somehow like infiltrated the city and obviously went under like Trendledev and the guard that interrogated us looking for demonic spies. So that's my only guess now, but we'll have to see in the future.
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose. Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
She seems very ominous. Like, I don't feel like I fully trust Camellia.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic. That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
What was... Oh, I think that's because,
I'll watch your back.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that.
You can trust me.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you. You could trust me. I don't know about that, Miss, Camellia. You can't detect your alignment. That's cool. You know, nothing... What class is she? She's a spirit hunter. What does she get? Okay, so she enhances her weapon. I'm not gonna worry too much about these guys, as I think I'd like to make my own fellas and ditch the lore group. I'm gonna go with just don't punch them, dude. Do your thing. Never mind, it's too late. I'm gonna just go with not turn-based at the moment for combat. I should probably just do this instead of clicking them individually. So just to speed things up a bit, because you know, having all of this just... What was I gonna say? Having all this just like turn-based are gonna slog things down so much. Now, I think we should go over here. Please, dude, Ethan, use your air blast. Ethan, never mind. Run away. One thing about this that I don't like is purely the fact that, let's say I'm attacking, Ethan's attacking. If I, let's say, sorry, if I attack, right, I use my kinetic blast. After they do that, it's a 6 second cooldown because that's how rounds work in Pathfinder. 6 seconds is every round. So after that round, they're like, oh, you still want to attack. So they go up and have me punch the thing for some reason. I don't know why. And it invokes attacks opportunity, which is disgusting. And I don't know why I'm still on cooldown here. Like, it's super silly.
I'll go ahead.
And all these fights are just against bugs right now, so I have no real qualms. But this lizard, we go to turn-based mode. I've played Kingmaker, so I'm familiar with this, so don't you worry. Oh, she's fatigued. Please, she's go. Okay. You're done. I could finally do an air blast. We could gather low power and have an extended air blast. Dude, I wish she'd roll like anything higher than a 1. We do the same thing. Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, it's because these guys are in they're in combat, like they're in melee. So I get a -4 for the attack. Completely forgot about that. My bad. Did I miss again? Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm actually gonna lose my shit if I miss one more time. I feel like the amount of 1 rolls I get in this game is like so skewed.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere. Wenduok!
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there. If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
I really like the look of Lan. Like, he looks sick. I think that's a really cool, like, model. Half lizard, half human. And as well, with less so with
You didn't come
Wenduok.
from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
Damn, Wenduok. They didn't have to go for Lan like that.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Shrugs. There's a lot of things to ask here. I don't want to. I don't mean to sound rude, but there's a lot of shit to go through. So I'll ask a few questions, but I'll try to get out of here.
Yes, there are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze. There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders. That the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwag too much.
Wenduag or Wenduag?
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
I apologize. It's a little late right now. Okay. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, sorty. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
I'm curious how this will go down if you try to play an evil character, because in all these campaigns, it seems to just head you into playing a pure, like, goody-goody guy. I don't think there's a real way to play an evil character in a campaign like this.
What a find.
we have here?
Although I do like Lan. Lan is really cool.
I found something.
I saw Selah go over there, not me. Is Selah touched the holy sword? Pathfinder, Wrath of Righteous, you lie to me. A strange light pierces the gloom, and Ethan feels a drop of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Torrendodev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there's no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one, or another one entirely. Ethan's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery. They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from this? Oh my God! Sorry. Do they believe I'm about to die from the traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with golden braids lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Ethan intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Ethan. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said that you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. If only you're willing, and if only you're ready, there's no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You, take care. It is near. There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears within the depths. A vague shadow. An outline. A nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping. Chirping? Chirruping. It looks like chirruping. Chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow. The sound piercing like hot irons, lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy. The wounded girl thrashes her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Ethan's head pounds with pain. It can no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel who sent the vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. Knowledge Arcana, or Will. I'll try Will. Succeeded. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying. But Ethan is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor. But alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. Oh shit, that is super cool. That is super cool art there. A monstrous shadows emerge from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It only exists in a strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear provokes more than real. The shadows' features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call Laria. The foolish angel struggles on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whisper to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old, and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you're dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? Continue. A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called L'Oreal. He recognizes who stands before him, and he will never bow before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hands, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks in a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash. The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with a last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Ethan senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing, like a river running dry. The last thought he hears is this. You will kill me, monster. This I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise my sword. They will raise it up and... Let's punish evildoers and traitors. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Ethan does not hear the final words, but seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. I'm going to swallow real quick, sorry. There's a lot to read. The words fly from those lips, and with them something else. The heat blazes and Ethan's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wounds close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Ethan sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline, a memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Ethan senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it. We absorbed Lariel? No, we have the sword. We're worthy. We're like Thor and his hammer.
Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Pray to me, Sela. I am your new god, with a halo over my head. Nah, I'm just an ASMR. Chill out. I don't know how this would go down if you were an evil character. Would you still get that? That seems like astounding that even if you were like a bad guy, the angel's like, yeah, you're worthy. That just seems, it does not seem right at all.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
L'Ariel? That really was L'Ariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs, and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Sorry, I'm simply built different, Windwag.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different
Built.
from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
I'm gonna say this again, but I wonder how it's going if you're a tiefling, because they're technically born from like demons, right? So would the voice lines change? Like, would that be different? And if you were an evil tiefling, would this even happen? I'm assuming they can't really change that. Like, I don't think they changed that, because I did another run with another guy, and instead of shooting the Scary, I just tried to like run away and find a place to hide. A bolt still came out from like my direction, and he says, "A mortal gnat that attacks a god," or whatever he did. And I still get, it's the same animation, so I don't think it's gonna change much. And it might. It'd be cool if it did, but I don't think it will.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Poor Lan. Alright, we're gonna do this.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
I think Sayla's a little jealous because she walked up to the rock and I like pushed her over, because I had her walk up to the rock, but it didn't move me in her place. And it makes sense if Sayla did it, but we're the main character, so it's us.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar, but this light is more golden. Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Let's go.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
You're such a funny guy, Lan. Funny? You had a jokester, dude. We couldn't walk 3 inches to get the mobility check.
I can't. A trivial matter.
No, no, please.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Spiders? Well, we could oh, she can charge. She can't even attack. Wait, can she? Oh my god, she's 1 foot away. That's ridiculous.
Guide my blade.
Please move, spider. I'll move her to the side so somebody else can charge. Lan, I believe. Oh, yeah, he shoots.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'm gonna do a little air blast. Dude, I swear to God, I'm not gonna hit a single fucking shot. Where's action? She could charge. This is kind of sad.
I'll rip you apart.
Oh, spider dead.
The light. Take you.
2 spiders dead. Alright. I didn't have anything on him, I guess.
I'll go ahead.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Wait, what is this? Protection from evil. Oh, I think that's because of what we chose in... That's so dumb. I feel like none of these choices even matter. Because,
Glory without risk.
again, I had another run where I did some other stuff. Because I wanted to see how this would change. And surprisingly, like, it just changes the buffs you get. And there's a
You won't survive me.
bro spit and fire. Where was I? Yeah, it just, dude, I can't hit a single fucking shot. I don't know why either. Like, it's not like my attack bonus is terrible. It should be like +4.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
You are today's sacrifice.
If I had to say the inheritor guide my blade one more time, I'm gonna blow my brains out. What time are we at right now? 26? We'll go until 30. We'll go a nice 30 minutes. Half an hour. A lot of this stuff is a big text-based.
Yet another obstacle.
Like, very heavily. You could cure light wounds on yourself, please. You could cure light wounds on yourself. You attack.
No match for me. I'll rip you apart.
I do say the voice acting, it's a mixed bag. I think overall,
Take you.
it's good. Alright, please, don't miss. Let's go.
Endure this.
Where was I? The voice acting is a mixed bag, because some of it's actually like pretty good, and emotions properly conveyed. But other time it's like, it's kind of like
Follow my lead.
corny, to say that, if that's a word for it. What's going on? Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only 2 people who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to soul. I'll just say I think about it. I think we're almost at the camp. Anyway. Oh, yeah, here we are. Okay. Yeah. A lot of things just change, like minor things like bonuses and stuff, and barely changes the animation. In the other one, you just get like a, what is it, a breath of life spell on you, or protection from dead, instead of the crossbow. So hopefully in the future of this run, we'll see more varied choices, because right now I don't feel like my choices really matter. Like, the saves just give a little bit of bonuses. It's not really anything like that matters at all. Uplanders. End times are above us indeed. Chief Soul, we found the angel's sword, and we found the one who could wield it. We had a vision now of the angel's sword together with the light of heaven are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who could hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We could go and save them. Ah, Lan, always streaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. And upland with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Would be a lawful action. Land speaks the truth. Hit me with that sword. Show. It's true. The angel did not forsake us, no. He came back from the dead, he did. Came to save our children. Land nods. Wendewag is pissed. Yes. What's some corn maze gonna do to me? You always think the worst, Wendu. We're not on our own anymore this time. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one's a good fighter. But one good fighter. Oh my God! One good fighter is worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, Lan. But we're nethers, and we're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes, but they will all come. They will all come for the light. Wait, Lan. Wait, Uplanders. Rest a while within our huts. Our home is your home. All right, Chief. Understood. Let's take a few hours. Let's hope a few hours is the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took her so long, I'll tell them it's your decision. Wendewag grits her teeth in silence. And we get a level. Let's go. Oh, we're going to continue down Kineticist. We had 2 ranks. I thought we had 3. We had 3 first level. That's weird. We get knowledge, nature, and persuasion, maybe. Sela. I'm just checking everybody else's perception. Nature. I'm the best at stealth and trickery, though. That's good. We could go, actually, mobility. Okay. Here we go. Okay, skill focus, skilled kineticist. This kind of sucks. Elemental whispers. I could get a chicken. There's a. I thought there was just a bird. I guess a duck would count. Do I want to get a rat familiar is the question. How many wild towns do I get? It's every other level. Okay, so it's like a fighter. It's like a fighter feat. I would be remiss to get hit points or anything. Maybe the chicken. Maybe the chicken. I want to see if anything else gives me. These are actually like really good bonuses, but I believe our familiar can die. So, and it's gonna be like made out of. Oh, so it's just like air speaks to me now, and I get this bonus. Natural bonus at AC. I want the health because burn is gonna actually. That's not that bad. What are our saves right now? I know we need will saves, so if we get anything for that, that'd be good. And I'm not gonna look down at a +1 natural armor bonus. Actually, I might go with the hair for the initiative. Initiative's really important. I want to go first. I don't want to be fucked over. And perception's good. We'll choose the hair. Initiative's +10 now. Or alternatively, we could choose a Joroba. What is our 17 AC? See, but this is gonna be. I want something that will like. Everything is perception, huh? Guess it's a good thing. Saves is really important too, though. It's hard to say. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Let me check my saves real quick. Fortitude. Will I really need? Well, I need will saves. So unless there's anything that bonuses... Oh, the chicken. No, the cat. The centipede? The centipede. We'll be the centipede. Yes. Help our will out a bit.
I am prepared.
Let's see this. Is that my centipede? Wait, is that an actual centipede? Wait. I just have a centipede now. That's kind of cute. He's kind of cute. Okay. Alright. I'm going to auto-level these guys because I frankly don't care about them. I'm sorry, not sorry.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
When are we just a fighter? That should be something else. Oh well. Well, we're at 36. I went a bit over my time here. But I think that's going to do us for today. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, as you should. If you didn't, then I don't know why you're still here. You probably should have left like a while ago. But if you'd like to see more content like this and etc., be sure to support me and anyway to subscribe. I'm out of here. You guys have fun. I hope you enjoy this if you made this this far. So yeah, have a good night, and I'm gonna upload this shortly. All right, peace.